We get the Jewish trans girls, okay, to set up their, like, IDF thought accounts, dismantling bad Palestinian arguments, and I think we can resolve the crisis. It's it. To nothing. You're scared. You know that you're gonna piss off your Palestinian brides, your Discord kittens. I know.
Sounds like you were projecting, buddy.
I'm not projecting. I'm gonna project you into the fucking wall.
I'm just watching the greatest minds of our generation.
Yeah, the greatest minds. It's so over, dude. We're so fucked. A nation state, 1, is not your friend, and 2, will make up any bullshit, because ultimately, nation states are not moral agents. They are apparatuses of power containing big piles of guns and money, and they use those guns and money to get more guns and money, or to avoid other people getting their guns and monies. Sometimes they do it economically, sometimes they do it culturally, sometimes they do it militarily, okay? The justification doesn't fucking matter, because the justification is always going to be based on bullshit.
Look at all these old guys.
Wow. Oh my god, so many ancients. This is crazy. So, for anyone who doesn't have the context, I don't know how you could have avoided this if you're in this kind of segment of Twitch poll. But basically, Destiny and Benny Morris debated these two guys. They were on the side of... These two guys I'm pointing at right now, they're on the side of Palestine. They love brown people. And the other guys love the other kind of brown people, because they're all brown out there.
Whoa.
Thanks for the gift. Oh, what was there a... Wiz, keep track of that shit. I can't fucking watch that. I'm barely coherent as it is.
What does it say? Whoa, thank you for the 1 month gifted tier sub, Lou,
That's crazy.
to
That's crazy.
Oppenheimer.
Thank you, Lottie. Thank you. Thank you. Wiz can now buy a toothbrush. He has not had one in 6 months.
Yeah, my teeth, look, all my teeth are gone. Ah.
His teeth fell out. Yeah. Now is the wrong time to buy the toothbrush.
Oh my god, also cheering.
Thank you, Titty Boy. Oh, that I don't want that clipped. That's rough. Alright. So we're about 4 hours into the podcast. Whoa! That's a super delayed sound effect. I'm very unhappy about that. Alright, we're 4 hours into the podcast. This is basically where shit hits the fan. I wanted to start here because I'm really annoyed that we didn't actually get any
This is just where you're up to. Don't lie to me.
No, to be fair, I got up to this point, I watched for like 10 minutes, and I was like, this is so bad, I need to rewatch it on stream. So this is
you finishing your homework on the bus, dude.
I am finishing my homework on the bus, shut up! I'll run you over with the bus!
Think that there is a military option, though. And I think it's a zero-sum game at this point, and it's very, very bleak. And I'm not going to lie about that. Now, I will admit
The context for this, by the way, is Lex Friedman asks, is like hope-pilled, optimism-pilled. He's just like, hey, is there any hope? Like, can we find it in our hearts to find hope? And all 4 of these men are just like, nope, it's a disaster. Everyone's gonna die. The's no solution. Everyone's already dead. They're all dying. It's all over.
If it solves itself, I'm ruined.
It's such a yeah. That's the vibe. I think. Well, hang on, we'll see.
predictive capacities are not perfect, are limited.
Yes.
But for the moment, it's a very bleak situation.
That I agree with.
And I don't see right now a way out. However, at the very minimum, permanent ceasefire and the inhuman...
Destiny's just scribbling like, okay, bleak.
He's just doodling, dude.
He's just
I know
doodling.
for a fact he's doodling.
He's drawing, you know,
drawings of StarCraft.
We hired Destiny as an artist for the stream now. He's actually contributing some emotes. I've been like crunching him real hard. So if you see him drawing, it's because he's doodling our next round of emotes.
Look at this.
Oscar ran out of capacity.
He had
to hire an intern. Yeah, Destiny did that. What the fuck is that?
Dude, it's my son's screwdriver.
That looks like a dildo.
You wish, dude. You wish.
Dude, that is literally, it's ribbed for his pleasure. Look at that shit. That's
also,
not
it
a
also
fucking...
vibrates. It also vibrates.
Okay, alright. I bet it does. I fucking hell, dude. Okay, keep your sex toys off stream. We are not running that shit, okay? I have not yet gotten the endorsement from Adam and Eve, okay? I do not have that sponsorship yet. Save it for when we get the sponsorship.
That would have been so good for today.
Drawing his OC. Yeah, also, I hate, okay, I just want to call out, I hate this guy, lol. I do not like you. I don't like you. Do not remind me of my sordid past, okay? You need to change your profile picture. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to change your profile picture immediately. Every time I see that vile specimen, that disgusting little creature, I want to eat it. I am going to consume that little fuck that ended my career. No, I'm talking to chat. Which is your job, you fuck! I'm trying to watch the content, and I'm calling out that fuck who's got a horrible little cat critter that I want to murder, burn, and destroy!
That's what I mean. He's an audience plant, dude. That's clearly you. It's good you're a little guy.
I'm not talking to myself anymore. That's not me! I disavow! I have no legal association with that character or any such properties. Do not hurt me, Frederator, I'm sorry. I have been domed by the legal system already. Christ. Oscar, you're gonna have to cut that bit out.
In an illegal blockade of Gaza, and
why is it illegal? They were shooting rockets at Israel for 20 years.
Okay,
why is that illegal to blockade Gaza?
He thinks they're bottle rockets.
Why is it illegal? I'll tell you why.
You don't rocket your neighbor. You rocket your neighbor, expect consequences.
Okay, we're gonna go through this bit with a little bit of nuance, okay? So, why is it illegal to rocket your neighbor, right? Pretty straightforward point from Benny Morris. He's being sarcastic here. Obviously, he's implying that if you rocket your neighbor, there's gonna be consequences like a potential blockade, right? So far, so good.
I'll tell you why.
Expect consequences.
But that works both ways.
Yes,
I know, expect.
And this is the debate, bro, insanity, okay? So, we're gonna go through this point by point, right? Like, Wiz, stop me if you lose me, if I lose you, okay? All right?
Oh,
so he's...
Stop.
What do you want? No, you give this motherfucker an inch of power, and hold on, no, I'm getting distracted again. I gave this guy Discord mod. 5 minutes later, he's mass deleting messages. He's shredding through the channels. That was my genocide. That was my Palestine. He purged the indigenous population of the Smug Bug Pond and colonized it with his own cronies, his own loader box mods, his own fucking divorced population. Absolutely
Better than
fucked.
ever, dude. Better than ever.
Literally, you would say that, you Israeli hack.
Whoa.
Fuck. Anyway, so the point that we're on right now, just to get back to basics, is they're saying this goes both ways. So if Hamas are able to do illegal things and then there's retaliation for that, what these guys are implying is that Israel doing illegal things, like, you know, the genocide that they would say is happening, allows Hamas to do that in response illegally, right? So, like, if it's either all okay or nothing's okay. Let's have a look.
Professor Morris,
both ways.
I'll tell
And Benny Morris agrees with this, right? In war, both sides are going to do horrible shit to each other.
you why. Because every human rights, humanitarian, and UN organization in the world has said that the blockade
nobody cares about amnesty.
is a form of collective punishment.
Fucking base. Nobody cares about amnesty. I mean, it's like, it's what, I don't know, Wiz. Do you think that's fair? I think that's fair. I like that.
Yeah, I'll say that's fair.
Like, they might be useful retroactively, but like in terms of an active war, like war is always bad, and they're always going to complain about how bad it is, right? Like, I don't think they are any bit more in tune with what's going on the ground than any other like reputable organization. Sounds like he got admin perms, not mod. He did get admin perms, and I regret it every day. He bought the land. He bought the land. He destroyed everything. My legacy.
I've done terrible things.
Which is illegal under international law.
Forget illegal. The word illegal.
You think a blockade?
You don't understand the way the world works.
Yeah. And
these things are irrelevant.
And you think confining, because that's the blockade.
Yes, you don't
confining 1 million children.
That's the choice of Hamas.
Confining
he's bringing up the paper.
children in what the economists call a human rubbish sheet.
Dude, I cannot with this guy. It's crazy. Okay, Norm Finkelstein cites people's opinions like evidence. I don't know if this is historian brain or what. Like, I know that if you cite the opinion of someone from, like, 80 years ago, there's, like, some value to that, right? You're like, okay, you can learn something just from that. But the reason we cite opinions from 100 years ago, 200 years ago, when they were written at the original time, is that we assume that those people, while biased, probably have some more context and some more cultural understanding about what's going on. This motherfucker does it in the modern day. He just picks out a bunch of articles and he's like, look at what this guy called this and that guy called this and she called that, and that's it. That's his evidence. It's just three people who wrote articles think it's bad.
And him like citing the Bible
God.
All the time.
He sounds like early Jordan Peterson. Yeah, he's got the same fucking voice. It's the same archetype, dude.
That I've watched reminds me of very early Jordan Peterson when he first emerged on the scene.
That's so true. I think Norman Finkelstein is going to become the left-wing Jordan Peterson, and it's going to be a fucking disaster for us. It's such
Do you think
a
he get as popular? Well, I don't.
No,
I
think he'll collapse
because there's no there's no big mainstream network for him to jump onto, right?
That's the thing, right? Jordan Peterson is happily willing to talk about literally anything. Norman Finkelstein is not only hyper attuned to this one specific issue, but anytime he talks about anything else, it's a fucking catastrophe, dude. He has horrible opinions. He's got like the worst Twitter brain rot leftist positions possible, and not even the popular ones. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy, dude.
He's a fucking freak, dude. Like, listen to this. Like, this is a... Imagine if... Okay, here's my problem. You've got academics who are sitting here who have been doing this for, like, 50 years. You and me, we've been doing this for, like, 2-3 years. I've been arguing online for maybe 8 years. I thought that in the shit pit depths of a fucking random parasitic Discord channel attached to a random shitty-ass 4chan Nazi video game, I thought in that health pit, I was not actually meeting the best of the best when it comes to debating the issues of our day. But I look at shit like this and I'm like, holy fuck, are we the upper echelon of debating? Is this actually the top? Because I never see anything better. Dude, it's crazy though. Like, I don't know where the upper echelon is. I actually can't see it. I don't think the people who are genuinely the best at debating are ever debating. Like, they are out there.
They're good at rules. The people that are the best at debating are the ones that are the best at rules in, like, rules-based situations. Like,
bro, have you
type
seen...
shit,
yeah, but have you seen, like, the University of Oxford debates? They're so fucking weak, dude. They're fucking basic. They basically just use them as their platform. Like, no one actually debates positions. It's insane.
Lawyers, how about that? I think legal debate is where it actually exists.
Okay, do you know Gary Stevenson, the like sort of economics pundit, that guy?
Nah, no clue, dude.
So he's like a working class guy who became a trader and then has now opened a YouTube channel and started to... We'll watch it sometime on the economics episode, probably next week when we do Malay. He's a pretty interesting dude. And he talks about how basically, and I think it's fair, he talks about the idea that basically public figures are worthless, right? Like, the only people who have any real understanding of economics are not economists. They're not the people who are in public. They've all gone to the private sector to make millions of fucking dollars, right? So they're all just chilling out there. And if they tell anyone how the economy works to the extent that they understand it, they get fired from, like, Goldman Sachs or whatever. They get fired from their positions from Citibank because they are basically giving away fucking the company secrets to how they're making millions of pounds. So there's just no fucking way. There's no incentive for them to actually go out and do anything useful. So I feel like we see fucks like this who are genuinely morons and who are the only ones who are willing to go out there because the smart ones are probably dedicating their resources to actually doing the work in academia or,
I bet
or
you
whatever,
the,
right?
The person that would be the best at like Israel-Palestine debates has basically never picked up a microphone. They just completely did. Like,
absolutely, yeah. They probably looked at this and they thought this is a degenerate format that's never going to yield any value. And I think the only difference between me and them is that I think that there's some potential in this format for something great. Because we all showed up here, right? We all ended up watching this kind of shit. And it's because we like debate as a format for understanding ideas. But this crispy little fuck has ruined everything. The academics cannot handle the fucking debate space. It's insane. I've never seen an academic do a good job here. It's terrible. Oh my god. Same with fucking Richard D. Wolf in that debate with Destiny and other debates he's had. Fucking catastrophe, dude. Academics just don't know how to do it. We need to bring debates to academic spaces. That's the new policy. We need to go yell at academics in the universities. We're gonna do... This is the right-wing position. This is it. This is what they did during Gamergate.
I've heard this before.
Milo Yiannopoulos going to, like, universities to debate. We need to do that from the left because they've lost their fucking minds.
Libraries and get all the books out in a big circle in the middle of the field and set it alight, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. We'll start burning their books to get attention. I like it. I like it. I'll write that down. Write that down. Write that down and then burn it. Write that down and then burn it.
I'm gonna write the fattest book about this.
Yeah, and then you can use it for central heating for the next 6 months because the energy crisis in the UK has no signs of stopping.
It's nice that you think there's central heating in Scotland.
Oh yeah, true. You got fuck all, mate. You're done.
The economists supported Israel in this war and continue to support Israel.
What International Committee of the Red Cross called a sinking ship, what the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights called...
I cannot get over this smug face. He's like, I've got you here. I'm about to read you 4 opinions.
With no blank sheet of paper says I'm correct.
Yes, this no metrics, just what this guy called a bad time. What this guy called people are sad. What this guy called national tragedy. Like, it's nothing. It's fucking nothing.
A toxic slum. You
Look how smug he is.
You think
but it's caused by
under
the Hamas.
international.
You know what I really... Okay, Benny Morris won this fucking debate, and I'm going to explain why. It's because if you're a good debater, you should actually be totally fine. Well, he's totally willing to bite bullets, constantly. Throughout this podcast, he was like, yeah, no, I totally concede on this. You're right. Yeah, no, it is a slum. Yes, no, this is bad. Yes, no, I do agree that this is awful. Like, he is willing to... He's always willing to criticize his own position, and that makes him feel a lot more trustworthy. There's this... Look, I'm a sales guy at heart, okay? Like, one of the big things that we do in, like, the commercial space to differentiate ourselves from the shitty salespeople. I'm not a sales guy anymore. I manage them, but you know. Basically, what we talk about is the idea of criticizing your own product so that you can demonstrate honesty. It's really important. I think if any of you work in like IT or whatever, you probably understand this, right? When you go to like a software vendor and they talk to you about the limitations of the product that they're selling you, you are going to speak to that person way more often than someone who's just only ever giving you a positive like assessment of their side of the story. And Benny Morris does a really good job of criticizing his side of the equation. He's willing to criticize the Israelis, but he pushes back against the like misassumptions and like you know, the misunderstandings and the fucking misinformation that people like Norm are throwing out there. Norm will never concede a single fucking point ever, other than like as an optical dunk. Oh,
Can I tell you why Benny Morris actually won this debate?
Why?
Look at the water that they're drinking, okay?
Oh shit!
Table,
He's got the
Destiny
smart
drinking
water.
Fiji. Benny Morris is drinking Fiji.
Starbucks.
Rabini's also
He's got
drinking Fiji. Finkelstein is only drinking smart water. That's why he edges out Destiny
He's the
and
only
Rabani.
one.
However, Benny Morris in this clip is drinking both Fiji and the smart water.
Oh my god,
dude.
he's doubling up. He's double
doubling up.
hydrated. Well, because you have to dilute the smart water, otherwise you'll end up too smart. That's what happened to me. I turned into a slug because I became nothing but brain. I can't even get the words out
I think he was
anymore.
on supplements. If we're being honest here, taking 2 different types of smart water.
Sorry, you think that Benny Morris was enhanced for this tournament?
Look, you can see it. He's got 2 different waters.
He's
dude.
bulging, dude. His brain is bulging right now. It's crazy. His hair
He's
is
so
falling out.
hydrated compared to all the rest. Dude.
He's so filled with water. Oh god. Smug slug pointing. I can point at whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you. I'll point you the way out. Get out. Thank you for watching. Oh my god. You know what? I feel like no one else. Maybe I'm the only one who saw this, and because I'm a genius, and also because my eyes face in different directions, so I've got perfect 360 vision. But look at the fucking. Look at this. Look at the Starbucks cup. I swear, if I was Destiny, I would have done this exact same thing. I would have brought this Starbucks cup here and just been like, drinking smugly, making eye contact with Norman Finkelstein, trying to bait him into the you're even drinking Starbucks and they're an apartheid coffee company, even though they're not, because apparently there isn't actually much of an association between Starbucks and Israel, it turns out. I would have loved that as like a bait. That was a very good move.
Well, the real association is between mermaids and Israel.
That makes sense. I'll buy that. Because it was mermaids that that blocked the Suez Canal, right? They're the ones that moved the green head or whatever it was called. They rotated it. It was the siren call of the mermaids.
Yeah, and they put all that oil along the coast.
Yeah. So this is actually this is a good segue into our sponsor from Ground News. Now, many news articles you'll find are actually only represented by one side of the aisle. You'll notice that the mermaids flipped the Suez Canal ship and got it stuck there.
I wrote that one myself. I'm very proud.
Yeah, that's a blind spot. Neither the left nor the right have actually addressed that particular story. So I like to look at Ground News in the morning.
The frogs
the frogs have. The frogs were there. Like they're common companions to the mermaids. SodaStream is made with Palestinian labor. Well, yeah, we know that, but we want our water to be bubbly and our Palestinians to be
made
crispy.
with my own labor, dude. I have to manually put the
I got
bubbles
with
in.
that. You what? Sorry. Let's talk about your thing.
I said it's made with my labor, dude.
It's made with your labor. There's probably better products than SodaStream. I feel like anytime I hear about a commercial product that's like, oh, this is the SodaStream, like, this is the thing that invented the category, there's always a better one.
Dude. They're good for exactly one moment, and that's when you make milk fizzy, realize it's disgusting, and then you never use it again.
Why would you make milk fizzy?
I don't know, because think about it. Think how much people drink milk and how much people like carbonated drinks.
People are not drinking milk anymore.
Connection.
People are not drinking milk. Milk is going off of a cliff, and it's probably because you've made too much of it fizzy. You freaking fucking freak.
Dude, it already makes people fart. Imagine fizzy milk, dude.
Wait, A woke communist. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We love woke communists. We are all woke communists here. Now let's watch this man talk about why Palestinians are bad.
The law. You think it's legitimate?
Forget the law.
Hey, I know you want to forget the law.
What about the
Oh, it's so weak. This is debate. Baby pervert shit 101. I know you want to. I hate it. This is how I debated when I was in Discord like 10 years ago. This is awful, dude.
One
Lex
thing
Friedman
that
just needs to
every
drill holes in his desk and have those cables underneath the table.
Well, they're doing this entire debate in what I can only imagine to be the bathroom at a concert, because like this is the least comfortable looking room.
Location.
It's such a bizarre environment. This looks like they look like VTubers.
It's a meeting
They look
room
like
in
they're
a
being
startup company. That's what this is.
Yeah, this is what, but like not a good startup company. It's like I once worked at a company where our startup was so small we had to use the founder's brother's car sales company's meeting room as our co-working office once a week. It was so we would literally, I swear to God, I felt like an Auschwitz victim being marched to the death camps. Okay, we had to walk in a line, let this guy ping us through the elevator one by one by spamming his card on the fucking thing, with our laptops bundled because you had to put your bags away because I guess they had like a bomb threat like a few months earlier or something. So we're just carrying all our shit up these stairs, up the lift in like a fucking single file, walking through this entire office of people who are all staring at us like, who are these fucks that show up every week that do not work here? You are clearly a security risk. And then we just bundled around a bunch of warehouse boxes. It's insane. Oh my God.
Oh man.
I
used to have customer. we also like had like this tiny little office that was part of like this big shared area with like 5 other like companies, and we didn't have a meeting room. So what we'd use for a meeting room for like clients was like the lunchroom. But we try and get in at a time that wasn't lunchtime.
No,
we'd be doing like meetings, and people would come in with their full lunches and like try and sit down, and it'd have to be like, actually we're in a meeting, and it'd always be like, but this is the lunchroom. Like you can't have meetings in the lunchroom.
You can't have lunch in my meeting room, sir. The stove is right there. Yeah. This is the only microwave in the entire office.
So there's a lot of times we'd have these client meetings.
Cold.
And someone would be sat at the end of the table just eating their food that we just wouldn't know.
Oh my fucking God!
It was
what
awful.
a fucking disaster,
I hated
dude.
that place.
That's such a nightmare, dude. Yeah, trying to fucking heat your soup while there's like a deal being closed with like the biggest deal of your life, and there's just someone going,
just someone eating a sandwich staring at you.
The fucking rotating microwave, just like, brrr. Oh God!
Dear.
Oh no! Ah! Load of boxes.
God.
We're talking about Israel Palestine. We love Israel Palestine, and we're talking about it. It's your favorite content, guys. Literally, you raided at the only time we have ever and probably will ever talk about Israel Palestine. Congratulations. We are looking at the shittest part of the debate. Enjoy. Get ready. We're doing it, and then we're going to talk about porn for 3 hours. So get ready. This is going to be a banging fucking stream. Are you prepared? Are you prepared? Thank you for the raid, Daddy. We appreciate it.
Check out my Transformer.
Do not look at the Transformer. Put your toys away. We moved on from that. We're just watching the worst part of the debate, and then we're gonna move on to porn. Okay? We're gonna need porn as like a cleansing ritual after this nightmare.
It's what every
shout him out. Hey, hey, Smugbug viewers. Not Wiz viewers, we hate them. Hey, Smugbug viewers. There's a great guy out there. His name is Lonerbox Live. He covers Israel Palestine content, plays chess, and does very little else. I think you should watch him. He's great. You should. Can we get Lonerbox?
He sometimes plays World of Warcraft. But stop doing that.
He does sometimes World of Warcraft shit, so that makes sense. Can we get Lonerbox up to 50k? Can we get Lonerbox? Actually, wait. Well, I don't even know what he's at. Is he way?
I want to see the Wiz boost.
Let's see the Wiz boost. Let's see the Smugbug Wiz boost. Oh my God. Let's do it. We can get this man to his first. Oh, he's at 30k.
This indie content creator a bone.
Throw this guy a bone. Yeah, let's get a vegan bone. All right. We'll don't worry. We'll raid him back. Okay. We'll pay him back for his service. I've never heard of this Lonerbox fella. Is he any good? He's pretty good streamer. Not that great at chess.
Israeli fears the most.
What?
The law.
I wouldn't.
No.
I listened to him on Spotify.
I studied international law. I oppose international law. Of course, you don't want to hear about the law.
Then it's got nothing to do with anything.
Dude,
okay,
he's buzzing.
so here's
so happy.
I know, like, he just, all he does is drop quotes, but the quotes don't, I imagine Norm Finkelstein's brain on, I hate to say it, he's an academic, on data. Imagine if he was pulling out fucking percentages and shit. Instead, he's just like, listen to this man's opinion. Listen to this Israeli man who was bad and said a bad thing. That means Israel's bad. Like, it's just in the accumulation of badness through quotes. It's like the sheer volume of, like, bad. He's basically going through society and counting how many people said bad things about people that wasn't warranted, and that's it. That's why the country is bad. Jesus Christ,
dude! I'd just start lying back.
Yeah, just start making up quotes. Well, I heard this guy say, yeah, that would actually kill him. That'd be over. Well, I have not read that particular text, but I will read it after the debate.
He says, well, I read the opposite. You know?
Yeah, I have read the counterfactual.
Think.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Then don't complain about October 7th. If you don't want to,
you hear me?
Okay, this is the part that literally made me go, I don't care if we're talking about porn. I need to watch this on stream. This is insane, dude. Did you hear what he said? Forget about October 7th. Let's run that back. I want to run that back just one more time because I can barely believe he says this.
I studied international law. I oppose international law. Of course you don't want to hear about the law.
Then it's got nothing to do with anything.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Then don't complain about October 7th. If you don't want to, if you want to say, forget about the law,
all I said was they acted like barbarians.
Then there is no international humanitarian law. There's no distinction between civilians and combatants.
There should be.
And
absolutely insane, right? Like, this is fucking deranged. So if you disagree with the current state of international law, you have to throw it all out of the window. This is the most basic fucking legalism shit heel fucking argument I've ever heard in my life. Well, you don't like this one law?
It's literally throwing your toys at the pram.
Yeah! Don't. I swear to God, if you bring out one of your toys, if you bring one of your toys out of the pram right now, I'm gonna scream. Ah! Stop! I need you to cease. I need you to put it away. Put it away.
I'm the toy expert, dude.
Fiddle with it under your lily pad, okay? Not in public. Holy shit. Like, if the one law is bad, the entire legal framework has to be thrown out. If one law is bad, then the rape and murder of civilians by Hamas is equally bad. This is your brain on Palestine. Like, I wish Palestine had people who were as nuanced as Benny Morris. Benny Morris is probably on the wrong side of history, don't get me wrong. Like, he does skew, I would say, a little far over the line. Like, he's clearly strongly biased towards Israel. But it's fucking crazy. It's so sad that, like, the guy who does the actual archival historical work is the one who gets ceded the ground of sanity, because the leftists are entirely aesthetic, entirely substanceless, just, like, screaming about quotes that have no fucking merit or metrics or any kind of useful data. It's fucking awful, dude. I hate it. It's not even vibe-based. If it was vibe-based, it would be vibe-based if he was screaming just based on his own opinions, but the fact he pulls out books and sheets of paper and is delivering other people's quotes like they're somehow, like, viable evidence is fucking insane. This is a thing someone else said, so that makes it more real because I read it. Ugh. Ugh. I hate this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why people aren't just, like, way harsher with him about it. Like, you should just be like, so? Or I don't care. You know?
You should
I
just
don't hear them doing that to him. They hear him out, which infuriates me.
I think you'll find that I have read 10,000 books on the subject, and I can quote every bad thing the Israelis have done. Can you do that, sir? I do not think so. So you lose this debate. It's fucking awful, dude.
The Jordan Peterson line is blurring real bad.
Well, my Jordan Peterson, I should just tap into my Jordan Peterson impression for it's the same. It's
hi there, how's it going? It's me, Jordan Peterson.
But I think that you okay, hold on.
I can't do the Kermit voice. It's too close to copyright.
No, it's too copyright. We will get dumpstered. If you start doing Jordan Peterson, we will get copyright struck instantly, dude. It's too risky. All right, fuck. Let's finish this dumpster fire.
So now you're doing what Moeen said. You're becoming very selective about the law. If you want to forget about the law, Hamas had every right to do what it did. It had every right to do what it did.
It's insane that they're both this wrong, right? Like, Rubini and Finkelstein are basically both saying, if you want to forget about the law, you have to forget about all the law. You can not like rape. It's crazy, but there's a way to disagree with a law and also not like rape. It's crazy. Did you know this, Wiz? In fact, did you know? It's possible. You can hold both positions.
Yeah, I've disliked it for ages now.
Wiz hated rape before it was illegal, okay? All right.
Yeah, that was no good in my eyes.
He was way ahead of the curve.
According to you, not to me, because you want to forget the law.
Do you still support the Houthis shooting random ships?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a violation of international law, so you play the same game.
Absolutely. And where there are...
It's crazy that he has all the same opinions as the guy who set himself on fucking fire, huh? Like... Aaron Bushnell's bot literally literally made the exact same points about the Houthis. Jesus Christ, absolutely.
Power during World War II who had the courage of the Houthis.
Oh my god, the courage of the courage to hire child soldiers.
They had that kind of courage.
Courageous to be bombing merchant ships while tens of thousands of people die of actual starvation. Not the starvation that exists in the Gaza Strip, where people before October 7th don't die of starvation. Not the concentration camps of the Gaza Strip.
What about starvation in Yemen? Don't they have something better to do?
That was the Houthis.
Yes, I know. Don't they have anything better to do?
In 3 years, they lost 180,000
Shouldn't they be feeding the Yemenis?
60,000 Yemenis died
Why
in starvation?
Why fight the Western powers and Israel when you should be taking care of your problems at home, the Houthis?
Often, the only allies of the dispossessed are those who experience similar circumstances.
Don't you think that
this? I mean, like, it's like they just speak in like BBC sound bites. Like, they're just designed to like. I feel like they see, you know, that like in articles, like, what's it called? Do you know the call out text? Like they'll bold like the cool part of like an article in like big text.
Are you saying they're
the
built for clip chimping? Is that what you're
saying? They are built
here?
for clip chimping. They are literally just designed for clip chimping. He look at the face this guy made. Oh god, I've been attacked. Tammy followed you. Really? We have that sound effect still for the bugs? Oh actually, wait, why are the bugs off? We lost the bugs.
Where are the bugs? I didn't eat them, I swear. I didn't eat them.
Oh god, the bugs are up here. Ah! They're on my face! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Okay, hold on. I need to move these fucking bugs away. Alright, get the fuck back down there, you little creeps. You freaky little fucks. Get out of my way.
Disgusting bugs, dude. Disgusting.
I hate these guys. Look at them.
Absolutely
Look at them writhing. Look at them writhing. We hate them. Alright, get the fuck out. I hate the bugs so much, dude. Bug chat are the fucking worst. Oh,
dude, we need to clean this place up.
Destiny's very much biologically designed for clip chimping. Well, the difference is Destiny kind of uses a similar, you know, function like meme as like Andrew Tate, but has I guess a bit more of the logic to back it up, right? You make a big optical statement that looks insane, it gets clipped so that you look crazy, and then you get a bunch of discourse where you basically get to go, actually, the argument I was making is very much rational and sensible. Come debate me on it. Incest is super cool, blah blah blah. And then you bait a bunch of interaction. That's how his career started. That's how a lot of people's career started. That's how my career started with the dog fucking. Remember? The dog brothel conjecture. That's my thing. Yeah, no one remembers the dog brothel.
I don't know. I think that's been wiped from history, dude.
I think so. I think wait, you fucking deleted every mention of dog brothel in the fucking Discord. I fucking
What's
knew
that?
it.
I don't know.
Everyone get in the Discord and starts posting dog brothels. Right? No, not sorry. Dog brothel conjecture discourse, not dog brothels. I know there's one in. There was one in. Where's that dog brothel? Sweden or something? No, it was Amsterdam. I can't remember.
Whoa.
Denmark. Some of them are fucking dogs. Who knows? It was definitely a white country. That's for sure. That's
so sexist of you.
I didn't mention it was women. I just mentioned the race. Boom.
They should take care of the Yemeni problems.
I'm very happy they're helping out the Palestinians. Anyone who helps the people,
expense of the Yemenis.
Anybody who comes to the aid of those suffering a genocide, half of whom are children. Yeah, according to the most current UN reports, as of today, 1/4 of the population of Gaza
is starving.
That means 500,000 children
are starving,
are on the verge of famine.
They keep saying on the verge of.
On the verge of.
I have not seen one Palestinian die.
That's such a, also the on the verge of start, like just the fucking moral grandstanding of like, it's always, so many of them are children, so many of them are on the verge of starving, it's terrible. Like they never actually, I just, oh god, dude. This debate blackpilled me. This debate made me more pro-Israel on the, it's been such a disaster. Dude. I need, now, to be clear, I still, if you ask me where I sit, I'm still obviously on, like, the side of Palestine. But, you know what? This didn't make me more pro-Israel. This made me more anti-Palestinian, like, academics and discourse. I'm even more black-pilled on the Palestine, like, movement now. It's so fucking awful.
It's just the coverage from the left has just been so shit on this.
It's been a catastrophe. It's literally the worst thing that's ever happened to us in the last, like, 30 years. It's crazy. I cannot think of a single thing that's been a more catastrophic L. Because usually our catastrophic L's are like aesthetic or optical or like failures of organization. You know, they're missed opportunities. This isn't a missed opportunity. This is creating a massive fucking dumpster and then setting it on fire with the bodies of our own fucking people who are throwing themselves in front of the Israeli embassy in fucking flaming conflagrations of bullshit. I hate it. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to us. Like, in my lifetime, I've not seen a more catastrophic L from the left. Ukraine, Russia, I so thought that was the worst we could get. And it wasn't too bad compared to this. Jesus Christ. Remember when people said that we needed to abandon trans issues for optics? You know what? You guys, hey, trans friends of the stream, you're very lucky that Israel-Palestine happened, okay? Because no, you can do literally any shit you want, and we will support you.
The heat is off.
You can. The heat is off. The heat is very much on the Palestine protesters.
Pass from trans people onto Jewish people. That's what happened there.
That's it. That's it. That's it. If we can get, we need the. You know what? We need the trans derangement to focus
Being
on saving
Jewish
Palestine.
is the new trans. That's what I say.
Sorry, have you been spending too much time with David? Has the line of Zion corrupted you?
It's just how the torch passes, dude.
Oh god, I can't wait for Trump to come back. It's so over, dude.
Starvation in these last 4 months.
Well,
Not one.
There have
They're
been
always on the
documented
verge.
I'm Jewish and trans. Hey, that's great. Good luck out there, buddy. Oh god, it never ran. Now you just need to be. Now you just need to
become right wing at that point, right? That's
oh,
the
there you
only
go.
safe space.
As a Jewish trans individual, I can really speak on the Palestinian crisis. That's how we win back the left, okay? We just need we need the Jewish trans girls to do like a whole, it'll be the girls because the trans men, no one ever pays attention to them. Sorry, you guys get no media discourse. It's not my fault that that's true. We get the Jewish trans girls, okay, to set up their like IDF thought accounts, dismantling bad Palestinian arguments, and I think we can resolve the crisis. It's it. That's it. We did it. We did it. We did it. It's over. It's over. The Jewish American trans princesses. There we go. they will save us. I hear Jew trans move right because of anti-Semitism. Okay. Let's Jesus. I don't know where you heard that, and I don't want to know.
They're on the verge.
There have been documented cases.
I haven't seen it.
Yesterday, Al Jazeera said 6, and the day before that, they said 2. So those are the 2.
That number probably dies in Israel of starvation also.
I don't think there's famine in Israel.
There isn't. There isn't in the Gaza Strip either. It's something which is produced for the Western.
There are infants dying due to a engineered lack of access to food and nutrition.
I don't think it's engineered. I think if the Hamas stop.
Oh, look at the
He
words
moves his
they use.
eyes like a predator. Did you see that?
What?
His head
No.
didn't move, but his eyes did.
What? Norm?
Yeah. Just before when he was glaring down
sorry.
at Destiny there.
Let's just have like a little. We're gonna have a little scan. Is he like scanning the room?
Jazeera said 6, and the day before that, they said 2. So those are the 2.
That number probably dies in Israel of starvation also.
I don't think there's famine in Israel.
There isn't. There isn't in the Gaza Strip either. It's something which is produced for the Western.
There are infants dying due to a engineered lack of access to food and
I don't think it's
nutrition.
engineered. I think
He
if the
scans the
Hamas
room
stop
without
shooting.
moving, dude.
He was looking for Destiny's weak points. You could see he was like checking. He was
Predator
scanning.
vision.
He was scanning for vital organs.
He wasn't giving away his movements, but he was definitely checking the room out.
Yeah. Well, Destiny operates only on movement. Get it? Just move. I That's a deep cut. No one's gonna get that. All right.
Shooting,
Well,
perhaps, or
I'm the real Destiny fan. Okay, all right. I remember the real stuff. Chris, you eat your heart out, buddy. All right. I remember all of the discourse. All right. You are a fake Fairweather fan.
Unfortunately,
As you said, engineered.
I think Amnesty and
Well, everyone agree. Look, there's obviously a blockade. Again, Benny Morris does fall apart on some areas, right? Like, there is a blockade for sure. But the distinction that they're making is that the electricity, gas, water, fuel wasn't all completely cut off. A senior guy in, like, the Israeli government did say that they wanted to do that, essentially. They were like, we're going to cut off their fuel, we're going to cut off their... but then they ended up not doing that as policy. It was just rhetoric right after October 7th. Which is bad, don't get me wrong. Threatening collective punishment is bad, but then not actually doing it is not the same as threatening it as one minister. Why does the Baldy have Lex Friedman's voice? Let's agree to there's a yeah.
excuse me, Human Rights Watch called it using starvation as a weapon. That's called engineering.
Okay.
That's what they did, but you were pushed on this by Coleman Hughes to bring up like an example of why is the Gaza Strip, like by what metric are they starving? By what metric is it so behind the rest of the world?
You know, if we're gonna bring up
well, I want to hear an answer to that because you didn't answer it before.
I'm happy to answer it.
Yeah.
I just quoted you from the humanitarian organizations. They said 1/4 of the population of Gaza is now verging on famine.
Before October 7th.
Okay.
Before October 7th.
I'm not going before October 7th.
That's what you use that as justification for Hamas fighting. You say the conditions were
What does verging on starvation mean? Because I know that there's this phrase. I'm familiar with some phrases, especially when it comes to child poverty.
Me when I'm about to eat dinner.
Well, food insecurity is a big one, right? Like that is but the metrics for food insecurity tend to be based around the idea of missing meals. So they'll like do surveys and stuff where they'll check like, are parents missing meals to feed their children? Are the children having to miss meals on like a regular basis, potentially, you know, multiple times a week? Like the standards are different depending on the country. But this is how they'll like check for like food insecurity in like American population, you know, in America, which is I've looked into this over like school dinners kind of stuff. Are we talking medically? No. We're talking like edging on starvation. He said verging on starvation, which sounds like to me, it's very easy for me to go, 1/4 of Gaza is food insecure. And then say, so they're verging on starvation. Because if you've got two layers, if you've got food insecurity, and then the next category that they could go into is actual starvation, and there's no there's no middle ground between those two, I could say, yeah, they are one step away from starvation. But food insecurity is a much bigger category than starvation. So it's very hard for us to say exactly how close they are to starvation just when they are one category above starvation. That's the issue here. So saying verging on starvation compresses that entire layer of food insecurity, which will be larger, into a sliver that's right above the line of starvation, and it makes the issue sound way colder than it actually might be. They are currently starving, and a lot are about to croak. They ran out of animal food at this point. Keep in mind that the debate that they're having right now is before October 7th, right? Like, because the point that they're making is the conditions of Palestine justified the October 7th attack. They had no choice but to try and, like, you know, circumvent the blockade, attack Israel, and try and, like, fight back. So these conditions have to have been in place before the war in order to justify Rabini and Finkelstein's position. And I don't think there's enough evidence that that position was actually justified there.
unlivable. They had
food insecurity is layered itself. Yeah, it's a huge category, right? Are they missing one meal a week? Because in America, we would say they're probably food insecure. Are they missing 5 meals a week? Are they missing a meal every day? Are they missing 2 meals every day? Like, the metric that you want is the calorie, right? Like, you need to have to understand, like, the actual calories available there. Like, you need to figure out how much people are consuming day by day. And we just don't tend to get that accurate data, especially in a place like Palestine, before and even after the October 7th. It's gotten even harder. So it's really hard. This is the problem. You are basically only going to be able to get the accurate information on this in a retrospective manner. Like, you're not going to be able to do it in the middle of a crisis, generally. There's just too much shit going on. It's too chaotic. Everyone's got too much stake in the propaganda on either side. When both sides are incredibly biased towards their position, it's going to be incredibly hard. Who the fuck do you go to? What administration do you go to? Unless you have an organization that is both large enough to do its own polling and surveying successfully in Palestine, but small enough or inconsequential enough that it isn't going to be co-opted by Hamas and used or bombed the fuck out of by Israel. There's no way to do this. There's no way to do this. You cannot get this information accurately, so you have to make guesses. But the problem is, these organizations will make the guesses in good faith. They'll say, okay, well, we think this is what's happening. And then fucking retards like Finkelstein will come out and they'll go, this is verging on fucking starvation! Because they don't understand and care about any of the context of the numbers.
What did you just call him, buddy? What did you just call him?
I called him Finkelstein. I called him Finkelstein.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Finkelstein. Oh, retarded? I called him retarded, okay?
Oh my god, dude.
I know. Put a bionicle in the jar, alright?
Oh my god, dude.
Every time I swear, you put a bionicle in the jar, okay? Alright? I'm mad. I'm mad! Don't do as I say, do as I do.
Unlivable. They have to fight.
I said to him.
So my question is, what made it unlivable prior to October 7th? What are the metrics that you're using?
There were about 5, 6, or 7 reports.
Oh my god, 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 I'm about to scream. 5, 6, or 7 reports. Are these going to be quotes or are these going to be numbers? Take a guess! Take a guess! What do we think? Wiz?
I think he's going to tell a funny little story.
Funny little story? I think it's going to be like 5 quotes. I think he's going to like just start reading quotes of like, a bad thing happened to me. This child's legs got blown off. This bad thing happened. Like, it's just going to be that.
Issued by UNCTAD, issued by the World Bank, issued by the International Monetary Fund. And they all said, that's why.
What did they say?
Why did they say why?
Metrics?
Why did they say
That's
that?
why
Metrics?
The Economist,
No!
not a radical periodical.
No!
I told you it'd be a funny little
described Gaza
story.
as a
No! It's not even a new story. He went back to the same quote.
human rubbish.
What metrics? If you're a historian, if you do all this work, you did, then tell me what they said.
Here's do you know I can even tell how dumb this guy is. He is like Destiny, Stephen Borelli is like, give me numbers, give me metrics. Finkelstein, his brain goes, I'm gonna name a bunch of like numbers. I'm gonna name a bunch of numbers companies, the IMF, the fucking whatever. And then he looks down his paper and he sees the words The Economist, and he thinks, The Economist, economics is numbers, and he picks up the sheet and he starts reading the article from The Economist. That is exactly the train of logic that just happened here. This motherfucker looked at a big word that says economist on it and thought, oh, this idiot wants numbers, I'll give him numbers, and he gives us an opinion from an article from The Economist. Kill me, dude. He's not even vibes-based. The vibes are wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me explain vibes-based to you, you little fuck, okay? Vibes-based is not about asserting your opinion at the expense of all critical thinking. Vibes-based is about using critical thinking to build a foundation of understanding, to ask clarifying questions about people's positions, and to meet them where they're at, rather than bludgeoning them to death with a heap of numbers that is not going to incorporate into their worldview anyway, because humans are very bad at understanding numbers, and much better at understanding vibes, you little dumb fuck you. That's vibes-based, motherfucker. It's not that I'm pro-vibes at the expense of all else, it's that I'm anti-data mails! I hate them! I hate them, Wiz, I hate them! Okay?
I know, dude. I know.
Okay, I really hate data mails, dude. I really hate. Oh my god, I hate them so much. They're gonna hurt me. They're gonna find me and hurt me. I'm pretty sure. I think they're assembling right now. I can feel them. They're behind me. Ah! You are behind me. Oh no, sorry. That's my
There's all the
girlfriend.
little bugs, dude. Look at them.
Hey baby, how you doing? What do you? Can you make some tea? Yeah, I'd love some tea. That would be lovely.
Is he going off the rails?
I'm speaking to Stephen Brexit. I'm speaking to Stephen Brexit right now. He's talking. Look, look. Hold on. Look, we're talking at each other. Look, it looks like we're talking at each other. This is my second debate with Destiny. Watch. Wow. Oh no!
Tell me by what
Mr.
metric?
Pinell.
He's not going to answer again.
Well, I am going to answer. Nice try. Hold on.
Except when they breach the threshold of complete imbecility.
You're about to tell me by what metric the Gaza Strip is a
I'm going to
humanitarian
answer you.
crisis.
You remember what I said a moment ago? I said to Professor Morris, I defer to expertise.
I'm Finkelstein.
I look at what the organizations say. I look at what the United Nations High Commissioner
Just
for
say in
Human
more
Rights
words
said.
that you don't know. You don't know
I
or you don't care.
know.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
fine.
Do you know how
that.
complicated? Have you ever investigated how complicated is the metric for hunger, starvation, and famine? It is such a complicated
Hey Wiz, how hungry are you right now?
Not especially, dude. Why are you asking?
Did you eat recently? Like, what, in the last couple hours?
Yeah, you might have even heard me eating.
Cool. Let me just get out my. Oh! Hold on. I made a thing. Let's see if it works.
What?
I made a button on my stream deck that instantly opens Paint, so I don't have to.
Oh
fuck
my
it
God.
out. It fully broke. It did not work even slightly. Not even close. Oh well, we tried. Ah! Wow! That's crazy. Look at the color's freaking out. Oh, I broke it. Oh no. Wow, we do not like HDR in this town. This town not a HDR friendly. Jesus Christ, I need to turn HDR off my monitor. Oh god, do you know how complicated my job is? Yeah, Steam Deck immediately failed. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna note down. Let's see here. Okay, Wiz 1, not starving. Okay, cool. So I've got 1.
Whoa.
I'm a bit peckish. So I'm gonna put myself down as food insecure. Babe, can you get me a cupcake, please? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself down as not starving because I had food insecurity, but now a cupcake is coming. Possibly with a cup of tea, I would expect. I love you. Yeah, so I'm not food insecure either. So there we go, that's 2. We figured it out. I think we figured out the metric for identifying who's starving. There we go. Chat, are you guys starving? Are you hungry? If you're too well fed, Wiz is going to slurp you up. He's going to eat you. Not in a sexual way. He is actually just going to digest you for sustenance. Not in a sexual way. No, not until later. We're not doing porn yet. Wow, that's a big link. Thanks, Dijek. We love it. We love it when you just dump some massive links in. That's great. That's super cool, dude. We love you. Wiz, do you want to open that and see if it's of relevance?
metric they figured out. If you asked me to repeat it now, I couldn't do it.
And yet we have a human development index for refrain.
We'll keep it, save it for the porn debate. Wow! Oh, thanks for following. Appreciate it.
Countries that we can still measure infant mortality, life expectancy, we can measure all of these things.
Moon, I'm holding out for you here. You still didn't answer the hope question. What gives you a source of hope?
Oh, also like the fucking stream, okay? It's free and there's a cute little rainbow gay thing that pops up, alright? Do it.
About the region.
A cupcake and tea? Oh my god.
First of all, I would agree with Benny Morris and Norman Finkelstein that the current situation is bleak, and I think it would be unreasonable to expect it to not get even bleaker in the coming weeks and months.
Oh god, the Palestine discourse is what's bleak and gonna get bleaker in the coming weeks and months. I think we're done here. Is there any more that we want to take a look? I think I'm fucking finished. This is awful, dude.
Yeah, who were those guys? A couple of old guys?
Actually, wait. I see there's a part where Norm yells again. I'm just gonna skip to that, and then I'm gonna start crying.
Civilians versus the IDF. What do you think of the ballpark, the percentage?
Well, the figures we have are that about a third of the casualties on October 7th were military.
That's
about
not what I...
two-thirds
Oh,
were...
this is
What's your
crazy, dude.
question?
Oh my god, I forgot about this. This is crazy, dude. They are literally haggling over the number of people who died on October 7th now. Oh, this is so convenient, dude.
What percentage of civilians do you think were killed by the invading force?
Oh my god, we're in both chats. Thank you, Glitter. Don't forget to like the stream, pop us up. All right, we need to defeat Queeman, okay? Listen, Queeman is my dark brother, okay? All right, we started at the same time, all right? I need to hey, listen, all right? He's Jewish, okay? I'm pro-Palestine, he's Israel, all right? We're making it ethnic. Wiz is undecided. Scotland, just a big heap of genetic nonsense up there. We have no idea what happened there. They were part of the slave trade, so who knows? They could have anything.
I think a clear majority, but I can't give you a specific figure.
If you thought it was closer to 51% or 99% were killed by...
Why would he know that? How would he know
because
that?
it's interesting to actually stake out a position.
Yeah, it's interesting.
If you want to be completely, totally agnostic on it, that's fine.
Based on complete ignorance, because we don't know, Professor Morris doesn't know, Muin Rabbani doesn't know.
You can speak with absolute certainty that the IDF is targeting and murdering Palestinian children intentionally. You see the double standard?
No, I don't. You see?
I know you
don't. Look at the hand
movements. Question. Obviously,
you know why?
Because he's literally me.
Look,
he debates like I do.
I looked at the
Yellowstone report.
No, the UN report on the Great March of Return in 2018, and they said that the snipers were targeting children, medics, journalists, and disabled people.
Just as they are now in this conflict.
Exactly.
Well, these guys are going at it too.
More journalists have been killed in the last several months in Gaza than in any other conflict.
And then in all of World War II.
Do you acknowledge that
all of World War
that's
II.
great, the comparison
Hamas is not killing journalists in the Gaza
Do you
Strip.
agree that they operate in civilian uniforms, that their goal is to induce that confusion? That that's the way that they conduct themselves?
Sorry, I thought we were anti-journalists now. Why do we suddenly care about... Explain to me why we care about journalists dying. What if the journalists were bad? What if they were bad journalists? Wiz?
I don't think they should die. I think there's other things you can do first.
Oh, Gulag. Yep. I'm a leftist. Keep moving.
Militarily?
Let me finish
Gulag!
the point. More journalists
I understand.
have been more
children in the...
He doesn't want to hear it. So
No,
boring.
because it's
Fine.
virtue.
It's so
You're not
boring.
having a...
Do you know how many of those journalists were children, Wiz? Do you know how many every TikToker is a journalist. Okay, do you know how many child journalists died?
We lost so many CBBS journalists.
We lost so many CBBS journalists. They were doing their TikTok dances in front of an ambulance, picking up severed corpses, and they got fucking blasted. Yeah. Did you know that 55% of the journalists killed in Palestine were in fact under the age of 5? Oh god, it's bad. It's real bad.
Virtue signaling.
It is virtue signaling.
Yeah.
Hamas is dressing up as children.
Over and over.
I mean, Hamas isn't dressing up as children, but there has been some evidence here and there that they may not necessarily... I mean, there's probably some teenage, sort of 16, 17-year-old fighters, which I would kind of hesitate to call child soldiers most of the time. But there does seem to be some weirdness where, like... I don't know. There's been kids in like Hamas facilities, maybe as part of the families, maybe like doing sort of like logistics work rather than like actual fighting. But there's been some weird shit going on there. I don't know if they're using child fighters, but it does seem like there's kids involved, which makes sense because they're so deeply embedded in the population. Hamas fighters, family. Like if you think about it for a second. If a 13-year-old would normally be helping out on the farm in Palestine, that 13-year-old is also probably helping out cleaning guns and shit now if their dad became a fighter. It's not insane to imagine that like Hamas has certainly not shown enough reservation in their combat strategy when it came to fucking raping people to suggest that they are diligent about making sure that the families of their fighters are not involved in some aspects logistically.
Over again. That's
But
virtue
talking
signaling.
about,
They
talking about how many,
told us up as journalists.
how many
Yeah.
Israelis were killed, that's not virtue signaling, because that's human life.
I don't care about it.
Oh my god!
100 are killed or 1,000.
How can you say that unironically? That's not virtue signaling because that's human life. That's literally what virtue signaling is. He just did it. Hey, Glag, thanks for following. Appreciate you.
You just
interrogated him.
51%,
I'm curious who you're
90%,
assigning. The question, yes,
and then
that's not the number, that's the responsibility, Norm.
And then Mouin mentions that more journalists were killed in Gaza than in all of World War II.
That doesn't
And-
further any
and
part of the...
more
There were fewer
medics were-
journalists probably in World War II. Why does that matter? It's just grandstand. It's just, let's find a thing that's like a bigger number than when it was the Holocaust, or a bigger number than when it was like the fucking World War. Oh god, it's just
No,
in
that's
Gaza.
silly.
And
Yeah.
then he says it's virtue signaling.
What's the population difference between fucking back then and now? Weedara, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Like, how big is the population? Wiz, you're my podcast producer. Can you go do a fact check? How much has the population grown since 1945? What do we have, an extra 2 billion people? Basically, a billion of those people are journalists. You know,
Of Scotland?
it's probably declined, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that big here, dude.
Going off a cliff, dude, into the sea.
That's the extent of my population expertise. I can maybe answer that question in Scotland, and the answer is no.
Why are we watching this group of 3 idiots and 1 silent guy talk over each other? Hey, I may be an idiot, and Wiz may be an idiot, but Benny Morris is cool, okay? Fuck
Hey,
you.
speak for
Who's the
yourself,
silent
dude.
guy?
These are all old
Oh,
men.
you're the silent guy, actually. You've contributed nothing. You're scared. You know that you're gonna piss off your Palestinian brides, your Discord kittens. I know.
Sounds
what
like you
you're
were
trying to avoid.
projecting, buddy.
I'm not projecting. I'm gonna project you into the fucking
I'm just
wall.
watching the greatest minds of our generation.
Yeah, the greatest minds. It's so over, dude. We're so fucked. Can someone? Okay, genuinely, I'm asking everyone this question. I have watched quite a bit of Lonerbox. Okay, I do in fact enjoy his content. I like his Israel-Palestine coverage. You know what I haven't seen? You know what I can't remember? I have not seen someone talk, including me. Including, because I've debated it on his stream. Including me.
Talk including you?
I've not seen someone, including me, talk coherently about the plight of Palestine in a in a factually backed way that actually seems to like push back hard enough against Israeli positions or Zionist positions without necessarily being schizo. The closest I've seen is Lonerbox just kind of dumping out his solution to the problem, which by the way is my solution to the problem. I'm pretty sure I came up with half of that, so he can.
I don't think Lonerbox includes you at all when he talks about Israel.
No, he doesn't cite me. It's plagiarism. We're gonna cancel him just like we cancelled James Somerton. I hope that Lonerbox doesn't end at all, but I think that we can probably end his career at the very least.
Hey, James Somerton's doing fine, dude.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, he's back out. He's probably released more videos. I was talking about the 4 people in the video, not the stream hosts. Thank you, Ancap Alice. We appreciate you. I hope your teeth are feeling good. Come hang out on the Malay stream. We need anarchism represented. The crazy kind of anarchism, not my based kind. Thank you. For some reason, I expected Smugbug to be more pro-Finkelstein. Okay. I'm gonna. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna
too,
bring.
buddy.
Hold on. No. Listen.
His brain's small, isn't it?
I fully. Shut up. I understand. You know what? Oh, hold on. Let's go. I'm gonna consume some charitability.
You stalled him. Look at this.
Hold on. Look at this.
Well.
I'm stun locked.
Keep going.
Okay, I just sipped a little bit of charitability, okay? I've had a little cup of charitability. I'm going to talk to you now, okay? Person to person, slug to presumably human, okay? I understand. I am big and loud and I move my arms a lot and I scream at people and half the time I'm not doing it in good faith and I am just being silly because I think it's funny to argue and I don't care about the argument that much. So I understand. But even but that means I can recognize when it's fucking awful that an actual academic who has far more responsibility than I do. Listen, motherfucker, I am a snail. I brought my friend who is a frog. We are talking about random shit online about the issues of our day, followed by 3 hours on pornography, okay? You would think that the standards should be higher for a man who gets literally paid versus me, who does this in my free time. And also you should donate to the stream so that Wiz and Oscar get paid, because I don't take a penny, because I don't deserve it. But they do, because they're very good and wonderful. We love them very much, yes.
Tuna, you didn't know he was a snail?
I'm a snail! Yeah, of course I'm a snail. What do you mean?
He is disgustingly
We literally,
ugly. I know
you know what we never did? We never looked at the origin story. We'll have to do that next stream. We'll have a look at how the snail came about. We'll review my debate with Destiny. We're gonna
he is a snail.
Let's review my debate with Destiny next stream. That'd be funny. And then you can comment on it, and I'll defend it. I'll defend my positions. How about that? That'd be fun. That's way fun.
If you're as close as I am to him, looking at his face, you can tell he's not an insect, dude.
Stop looking at the cardboard behind me that like props up my 2D little flappy mouth. All right, I mean, this is all string space.
Tuna's brain is so large sometimes. It's so big.
I don't think enough.
Goddamn.
He was some sort of. Hey, fuck you. I don't think enough has been made of Norm being an expert in this and speaking neither Hebrew nor Arabic. I'm going to be honest, I really don't like that criticism of him. I get it, because I think that Norm is basically like, I've read all the books and you can't beat my giant brain of words. But in actuality, like, obviously he hasn't read the original sources. But I think you can absolutely be the best expert in the world without knowing Hebrew or Arabic. You can absolutely use secondary sources and translations that you trust. The problem is that Norm does not incorporate it into any kind of actual critical thinking framework and just regurgitates piles of quotes with no context. He's a fucking moron. He's a political analyst? He's not a political analyst. He's done zero analysis. What has he analyzed? No, bonk, it's the opposite. He is a pure historian. He tells you things that happened. And the things that he tells you happened are, a guy said this one time, and that means I'm right. That's every argument he's made in this entire fucking bullshit-ass garbage debate. Holy fuck. Need more tea.
Area.
But when Israelis get killed, That's serious.
I never said it's serious on both sides.
Yeah,
I didn't say you
call it
respectfully.
virtue
No,
signaling.
I'm not virtue signaling. I'm asking a substantive question of who do you assign
they've
blame
lost track
to,
of
or
each
do you
other's
play into
conversation.
Norm Finkelstein's conspiracies
I
that
think
the
for
ambulances should have known immediately who was dead, that the numbers were changed because they were
Mr.
fake, or
Burrell,
that maybe
Mr. Burrell,
51% of the
Mr.
people were
Burrell,
killed by
Delicious.
Hamas and Islamic Jihad, but
Marine
49% were killed by IDF helicopters.
You asked me a direct question, and you got a direct answer.
I didn't. I got majority, which could be
I
anywhere from
said a clear.
51
I
to
said
99.
a clear majority.
What
were my
percent is a
exact
clear
words.
majority? As
It's
opposed to
always, they
majority?
live in
A clear
ambiguity. of
majority,
course.
in my view, is well over 50%. Please don't ask me.
Okay, wait, Wiz. Oh my god, fuck me, dude. What's a majority? Well, it's a clear majority. Okay, how much is a clear majority? Well over 50%. I cannot. They live in ambiguity. What a good fucking stab. Yes, these fucks live in vibes. They
Dude,
just
they're the
live in
biggest
like these
minds of our
massive.
generation.
Oh my god, dude, it's insane. Oh my god, dude.
be
Since
more
when do people watch Smug on YouTube? Since you like my stream on YouTube, you fucking ungrateful
Since the viewer
piece of-
count was higher as well.
Oh yeah, true. Wait, sorry. What is the? Yeah, we got like 50. Yeah, we're doing it right. We're doing it right. We're doing it right.
Size? Because I
You could say 80, 90, 95.
I don't. If I knew that, I would say it.
I
Steven
think it's
Starr.
reasonable. It's a reasonable supposition.
Perhaps it is, but I.
You're not the best person to be asking that question.
Uh-oh.
You know, I read
At
when you
home?
wrote
At home?
described Operation Defensive Shield,
At home?
and you said a few dozen homes were destroyed.
You're talking about what happened in Jenin refugee camp.
And you said
No, the Arabs said
said a few-
500.
you
You
said-
Thank you
guys
for the
said
follow.
500
You said a few-
Palestinians were killed in
No, no,
Jenin.
I
no.
never said
Then
that.
the-
Subscribe yourself now. Thank you, Gina.
That was the statement of the PLO.
Professor
the-
Morris,
Yeah, you should subscribe. We got some banging videos. All right, we put out our Aaron Bushnell segment last week. Oh, it's so fucking good, dude. Oscar's done an incredible job. We're pumping out nothing but top tier content. Okay, only the best segments get edited and selected by the sheep, and then me and Wiz will churn out some trash garbage that we edited in 5 minutes because
Yeah,
we love
I'll
you.
be like, here, check this out, and it'll be the worst
Yeah,
thing you've ever seen. and
absolute
you'll love
garbage,
it.
dude. He'll just
You'll
he
love it.
ro-
You'll like
you know
it,
those
you'll
wheelie
subscribe, you'll be like,
dumpsters.
Please give me some more.
You know those dumpsters with wheelies. He just throws a match in there and then kicks it down the street. It just goes rolling. That's his content. That's Wiz making content.
I'm
The
quoting
Palestinian
you.
Authority.
You said a few dozen
And that there were
homes
massacres there.
There were a few dozen
Yes,
homes.
a
were
few
killed.
dozen homes.
Yeah. Well, it
That's
turned
right.
out 140 buildings were destroyed.
That's a few dozen.
5,000 people were left homeless.
Norman's been sitting on this
How
one for
many
hours.
was killed?
Yeah,
5,000.
right.
How many
You
were killed?
described it. No, I'm talking about homes destroyed. So you're not the best person.
Okay, hold on. I actually do not care. If Benny Morris said dozens of homes destroyed, and then Finkelstein comes out and is like, it was 200 homes destroyed. That's not enough. That's not enough dishonesty for me to disregard Benny Morris's opinion. He's biased. He fudges the numbers by like 40% or whatever. I actually don't give a fuck, dude. What's your opinion on this topic? Give me the fucking topic, you freak. This topic on Israel-Palestine? You want my opinion on Israel-Palestine? We'll do it in a moment, okay? I will bring out paint and I'll show you how to solve the crisis because I actually have the solution.
To be the best person to be criticizing what Moeen says when he says clear majority, but he can't say more. You know why he can't say more?
He doesn't.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I understand that.
I
understood
hope
that
as a
point.
historian.
If I was
understand
trying
that.
to belittle, I would give you a very different answer. I would just say, I don't know. I do know
the
that
right
some were
phrase, you know
shot.
what the right phrase there would be? The overwhelming majority were killed by Arab gunmen. And very small number were killed by Israelis by accident or whatever.
You're not
That's
true.
probably
Psyop.
true.
Sorry, you know.
That's probably true.
That
You
may
don't
be
know
that
that.
I can state with confidence a clear majority, overwhelming majority. You may be correct.
Explain what your clear or overwhelming majority is. Holy fuck. He fully successfully this guy's the real debate bro here actually. I think Rabbani is probably the best debate bro other than Destiny at this table. Like he's
It'd be great if
clearly
he'd said more.
Yeah, I honestly, I would have much preferred a debate between him and Destiny. I think he's dishonest, I think he's dicey dodgy, but I think he actually understands the terms of the game better. Because look how he fully did dodge ever giving Destiny a clear example of like what the thing is, and now he's reusing clear majority, overwhelming majority. He's like just using this couch language where he never has to actually define his position enough that he could potentially be criticized. Very clever, very sneaky.
Correct, but I can't state that with certainty. I think there's a very easy way to find out is to have a independent.
Forget independent.
I know you
Exactly.
don't.
Well, of course you forget
the law.
independence.
Forget that doesn't mean
Forget
anything.
the law.
Independent is UN High Commission
Forget
for
independent
Not
human
commissioners.
rights.
No.
Not necessarily.
So one thing I really like Benny Morris in this debate. I do say one thing. I really like his like forget independent, forget law, right? Like the sentiment behind it is good. I think the way that he expresses it is a bit wrong because it does sound like he's just being dismissive. Which, to be fair, I would probably make the exact same mistake here, but I think it would help him a little bit if he were to like explain, forget law. You don't use law to define everything you talk about, right? What do you mean independent? Independent's not relevant here. Right, like that's what he's saying, but he's just using shorthand because he's tired and exasperated and fed up with this bullshit.
Just repeat the
They're
Benny
numbers.
boy.
Just
from
repeat the
barbaric
Israeli
countries.
You know,
Assyrian was the head of the UN Commission. for
Whoa,
Human
wait,
Rights.
what?
but if
Sorry,
it was
hold on.
Israeli, it
What
would have
did
been
he say?
okay.
He certainly would have been more honest than
Of
Assyria.
course. Oh yeah.
Did he say?
From your
Did he say they're all
perspective.
But to
barbaric
disagree with
countries?
Steven, I thought this was a
Forget the law.
Independent is UN High Commission
Forget
for
independent
Not
human
commissioners.
rights.
No.
Not necessarily.
Just repeat
They're
the numbers.
all
Just
from
repeat the
barbaric
Israeli
countries.
You know,
Assyrian was the
Dear
Wait,
God.
there. He
Dear
said
God,
that
cancel for racism.
he said they're all from barbaric countries. Jesus Christ. I cannot defend my boy
Donald
here.
Trump forever changed public perception on comments like that. Like,
Oh
he
my
opened
God.
the door with shithole countries. And now
No,
anyone
I
can
think
just
I
say
think
it.
this is well. Here's the problem. Okay, is that Benny Morris earlier in this podcast has used the phrase "barbaric" to describe acts of like chopping people up and rape and murder and stuff like that. And you know, these are countries where that occurs more regularly in a way that's endorsed by the state. So you've got a level of plausible deniability here because the way he uses barbaric. Now, to be clear, I think it's the wrong word to use, and I think it's a word that's problematic and would probably not be, you know, will causes problems in terms of like the rhetoric that you're using. But I don't think he himself is. Well, this is implicit bias and racism. Yeah, I would concede to that. But yeah, holy shit. He said marauders at one point. Yeah, he does use these kind of words. Yeah, to be clear, Benny's a little bit racist.
Marauders.
He's regular old man racist, okay? He's lovely gentleman.
No, this is his public-facing racism. I want to hear what he says behind closed doors.
I don't think he gets more racist than this. I think he uses the phrase barbaric, barbarians, marauders.
Bro,
That's pretty
we
bad.
know Norm Finkelstein gets worse than this. Going by
Problematic
his, like,
how?
letters to his
Oh.
neighbors, you know?
I defined it. Yeah, I defined it.
head of the UN Commission for
Like it comes up now. The phrase that like I think when you say barbarian, what it sounds like is you're saying uncivilized, which would probably be worse. Would probably be worse, right? But unfortunately, barbaric acts have been committed in these countries and in you know in the West Bank and Gaza. Like this has happened. You could call Israel barbaric, but he probably wouldn't because killing people with drone strikes isn't barbaric, right? It's like in military industrial strength murder. Right, so it feels different. So there is like an element to that. Like there's a viscerality to using the phrase barbaric, rather than like an institution that you know coldly determines who will die from above. Neither are good, but one of them has a connotation of like being associated with an uncivilized group, and the other association with like a more justified. Bug saw the snipped report. What snipped report? Oh yeah, we were gonna read that. Don't worry, I will 100% read that when we're done.
Whoa.
I think he's just using the word barbaric because it wasn't really stigmatized in older generations. I fully agree. But the lack of that stigmatization has left this like implicitly racist bias in the older generations.
Yeah, it
There's a
doesn't change the fact
reason.
that it's racist.
Yeah, there's a reason we stopped using barbaric, and it's because it carries this pattern of like understanding when you use it that carries racist connotations. It's like it's like you know like the Black Plague, you know, the fleas like sitting on the rats. The rats themselves were harmless. I think barbaric as a phrase can be like a visceral fair phrase to use, but the problem is racism is like the fucking fleas on the back of the rats moving around using them. Like little racist connotations get attached to like the chunky visceral word of barbaric, which is a shame
In
because
the UK at least there was a shade of brown called N-word brown, but it wasn't called N-word. And that was like the name of that color of brown.
Oh, if it
specifically
wasn't called
so
N-word,
there's a
that
lot
sounds
of
fine.
old like vintage clothes that on the label say N-word
Yeah.
brown as their
Jesus
color.
Christ. There's a difference between collateral damage during wars of defense, which is what Israel causes, and a state killing its own citizens with no prior justification. The former is ethical, the latter is not. Disagree. They're both unethical. One of them is institutionalized and therefore goes through more layers of decision making, and we would hope that that results in better outcomes, but I would say neither are ethical, right? Like, collateral damage is not ethical just because it's collateral. That makes it less bad than targeted intentional death that, you know, done at a whim. But at the end of the day, people are dying in both senses, right? You want to avoid... I wouldn't call one of them ethical. That's a bit of a stretch, dude. I heard the case ended up getting dismissed. Well, I don't need to dig into the case. Look, I think we can all agree Finkelstein is a fucking freak maniac. Oh, God. Like, just shitty-ass person. But I only care about his Israel-Palestine takes. I don't care about his personal life, other than the fact we're going to read that one letter because it's very funny.
Hey, you do that all the time with your favorite philosophers.
Fuck you. Zizek may be transphobic, but he has some other takes that are fine. I'm a Varoufakistani now, okay?
Did you say he has other takes that are also fine? Dude.
I said that are fine. I'm a fuck you.
Oh my
You won't
god,
cancel
dude,
me today.
cancelled.
I am pro-Jewish trans.
Human rights.
But if it was an
Olympian-
Israeli...
When more civilians die than enemy combatants, you are fucking targeting the civilians at that point. No, that's not true. Again, you can target enemy... Oh god, we're not doing Israel-Palestine discourse today. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. That's not that's not true. If you have an enemy embedded in a building filled with 100 civilians, and there are 10 leaders of a terrorist organization, and you blow up the building, you are targeting the leaders of the terrorist organization. Now, those 100 people dying is bad and unethical, and I would say you probably shouldn't have blown up the building! But that doesn't mean you targeted the civilians, it means you didn't care about the civilians. It was neglectful. It was not proportionate. Ah!
The Avengers are always attacking Latveria, even though Doctor Doom only lives in one castle, you know? But Doctor Doom places his civilians around his castle, so the Avengers have to fight them.
You certainly did target them. I targeted the terrorists! If I slap Wiz, and I happen to slap his entire family in the process, then they will be collateral. I targeted him, and I thought, I want to slap Wiz so bad, I don't care if 3 other people get slapped at the same time. That's not targeting them. That's not caring about who gets targeted.
You egg my house. You egg my house to insult me.
I would never egg your house. That wouldn't be vegan. Is there any evidence to suggest that this war will lead to fewer terrorists coming from Gaza? If not, then it's a legitimate war of self-defense. It's not a legitimate war of self-defense. It's a war of vengeance. No, because war is not defined by whether it's got a clear, like, ideal objective at the end of it. If Israel were to say the point of this war is to deter, like, you know, active attacks from, you know, Gaza and the West Bank, then that would be a justification for the war. Again, it would be a bad justification. I'm anti-war, but you can't say the thing isn't logically sound, only that you disagree with the premise that the logic is built on. Israel's position is they are trying to wipe out Hamas, the terrorist organization. Not saying it will actually result in that, but that's their excuse. Yeah, that's their excuse.
It would have been
complicated.
Okay. Would have been more honest than a Syrian.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, more honest than a Syrian? Okay, but Morris has gone off the. Okay, well, more honest than a barbarian.
Don't you look silly?
Agree with Steven. I thought this was extremely valuable. And at times, really, like the view of history, the passion. I'm really grateful.
The dumb fuckery
that you would spend your really valuable time. And just one more question, since we have...
I'm incredibly glad that Finkelstein spent 4 hours in this debate, because it meant that he couldn't be anywhere else doing anything else except being in this hot room with 3 men. And 1 woman called Destiny.
Damn right this room is hot. Look at these guys.
Hell yeah! These chads. But then Ukraine is also a war of self-defense. Russia has its BS justification too. Okay. I'm going to explain something, okay? A nation state, 1, is not your friend. And 2, will make up any bullshit, because ultimately, nation-states are not moral agents. They are apparatuses of power containing big piles of guns and money, and they use those guns and money to get more guns and money, or to avoid other people getting their guns and monies. Sometimes they do it economically, sometimes they do it culturally, sometimes they do it militarily, okay? The justification doesn't fucking matter, because the justification is always going to be based on bullshit, because ultimately, like, Russians die, the Russians are still dying. The Russian troops are still dying en masse. It's not like we are anti-Russians. We're anti the Russian state. It's very easy to be sympathetic to the Ukrainian state and the Ukrainians and feel like they're more intimately tied together. But at the end of the day, they are both distinct entities, and we should be sympathetic to the Ukrainians and not sympathetic to the Ukrainian state insofar as it's separate from the interests of the Ukrainians. The interests of the Russian state and the Russians have diverged. The interests of the Ukrainians and the Ukrainian state are together. So we support the Ukrainian state because their interests reflect the interests of the population broadly, because the pressure that they're under is so great that any other minor economic coercion or monopoly on violence that state has is less important than Russia crushing them under their fucking boot. So we support the state, but as soon as Russia's done, we're anti-state again, you fucking idiots! How you doing, Wiz?
I'm just chilling, you know what
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like.
yeah. You got any new toys?
Just watching.
Have you finished the
just
transformation?
watching My favorite, dude. It's fucking breaking my brain over here. I think I've got it. This is right.
You did it! Yay! Everyone clap for Wiz. Clap,
Thank
clap,
you,
clap, clap, clap,
thank
clap,
you.
clap, clap. Well done, well done, well done. Very impressive, very impressive, very impressive. Yeah. Yap, 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 yap. Is that a short? That's a short. That's a short. That wasn't short enough to be a short. That wasn't short enough to be a short. That's a fucking video, baby.
That's a long.
Who's claiming
dude.
this besides
That's a long.
Israel? I do the bigger. I mean, I agree with the entire rant base. Thank you. I'm always right. We know I'm always right. We're done with this.
I
We're gonna
just
talk about.
instinctively tuned it out, dude.
That's fair.
Get that
I
blah,
tuned it out too. I blacked out for that entire thing. I have no idea what I said. I might go on Twitter and just see like a 60-second clip of me completely endorsing the Third Reich. I have no idea what I said.
Wouldn't be the
Absolutely.
first time. I've seen your little profile picture.
Yeah, true. I've been cancelled for that before.